Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? And then at the end of the reading, we will also get a channeled message from their heart to yours, especially if you've been in struggle or separation from this person. We will see what is it that they would wish to say to you from their deepest heart. Now, this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your specific person. And I am so excited to do this reading for you today because it's my absolute passion and purpose to do these readings. So I want to thank all of you for being here and give you a big hug, especially to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this family. It means so much to me that you are here and that my readings help you in any way that they can. So today I have kind of like crystal, I think. Not all of them are crystals, but this is from a specific crystal type of a deck. I really liked these images because I felt like they're very kind of dramatic, like, very exciting, because, sometimes energy gets a little stale, especially in the collective. And I feel like there's been a sense of change in the air. I've noticed this the past 2 days. Intuitively, when I am outside, when I look up at the sky, there is this feeling, there is this energy of change, like something is brewing, okay? Something is not the same. Change is coming. So I wanted to share that with you, and I felt like these images kind of represent that for me. So you will have many ways to choose your group today. You can choose from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you, or you can choose from zodiac sign, because we will be assigning zodiac signs for each group. And some people like to choose their zodiac sign as well as their persons and combine those readings as well. So be gentle with yourself. There is no right or wrong answer, but if you're at that place where you really want to know what is going on between you and your person, and go into the details just of that, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I absolutely love working with my over 500 clients all over the world one-on-one, because I love seeing you on video call. And I do believe that it is the most powerful reading that you can have, because Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. We can also video record it, because you will notice that every time you watch it over, there will be things that you missed, because it's a very rich experience. There's a lot that comes out. We also offer, I also offer video recorded readings as well. So you have a lot of options. If you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And if you're the type who loves to draw oracle cards for yourself to ask your questions at home, I've created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, which I use in every reading. It's my love deck, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur for those of you who have businesses or would like to start a business. It also can be used for money and career. So both of these are available with free shipping at Amazon FBA, as well as my website. So you can check out all of the links in the box below. All right, let's take a deep breath. And let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have I never say this right, so I'm not going to say it, AGATE, fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. Group number 2, meteorite. Unexpected. The finest of pleasures are always the unexpected ones. Group number 3, Petersite, direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. All right, let's go ahead and get zodiac signs. For group number 1, we have Gemini, Libra, Aries, and Scorpio. group number 2, we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer. And for group number 3, we have Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay, go ahead and make your choice and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image. And let's see, Gemini, Libra, Aries, and Scorpio. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? And also stay with me till the end because we will also get a channeled message. Maybe we'll do 2. What would they say to you right now from their deepest heart if they could? And this will be especially useful to those of you who might be in some sort of struggle or separation with your person with little to no contact as well. Are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Wealthy man. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Okay. So yes, you are definitely on this person's mind. But the thing is that it seems to me that right now, if there's been a struggle between the two of you, it has nothing to do with you or their feelings for you. It has more to do with the external circumstances around this person's life. Okay. So I'm getting 2 energies here. And those energies could even be combined. Like I feel like for some of you, there may be some sort of a third party situation, whether this person is partnered, whether you are partnered, whether both of you are. And it could even be that this person is not just partnered in a romantic sense or like, you know, in a marital sense, but they could also be partnered in some sort of financial way, you know, in a business, in some sort of a legal agreement that makes it very difficult for them to get out, or they need to adjust or achieve financial stability before they can move forward. So this person right now, yes, you are very much on their mind, but they are also very distracted by those external circumstances. Okay, so I feel like a lot of stress from this person. As they are thinking about you, it's not just them thinking of you, it's them thinking of you and how you can be integrated into their greater life. And for some of you, this is where the second energy comes from. It's like, if it's not a specific third party, it's the energy of, I have all these things going on in my external life. How do I integrate you into that? So there's a sense where this person feels like you and their love for you is on one side, and then their external circumstances are on this side, and it's like they don't combine. So you might be in some sort of a situation right now where you can feel and know, and you know that they truly love you, but somehow they can't integrate you into their life. Like you always seem like somebody who is on the periphery or is in some sort of like a separate box outside of their daily life circumstances. And that also hurts because they haven't been able to bring you fully in. So this person very much feels that you are an absolute miracle and blessing in their life. I really feel that this person has not felt true love until they met you. I just feel that very clearly. They have not felt what it's like to be truly and deeply loved before they met you. I feel like this person has had relationships in the past. They could even be in one right now, whether it's some sort of a failed marriage or some sort of like, you know, unhappy living situation, but there is no love there, if that's what you're wondering. Okay, for those of you who, you know, there is a third party, but there is no love there. They have not felt true love, true understanding until they met you. And that is why they see you as the greatest miracle and blessing in their life, the greatest gift that came to them. But I feel like their torture, there's an emotional torture, there's an emotional pain that they have because they feel like the timing was not right. Like you were a miracle and a blessing that came into their life, but you came at the wrong time, in the sense that it's not your fault, but they almost feel like, why did the divine, why did the universe send you to them at a time where they are not able to fully bring you into their life, because there's something going on in their external circumstance that literally has to do with their day-to-day abundance or day-to-day financial stability. And it's something that they must deal with, okay? Because they almost feel like, well, if I have no finances, then I have no reason to love. Like it's almost like they have the attitude that love is all well and good, but it goes out the window when you have no money, when you have no stability. So it's almost like they see themselves in a struggle right now, and they feel like they don't even deserve to love while they're even struggling just in their day-to-day life, whether it's their career, their income, their stability. They could be between jobs, they could be in a bad situation. So it's almost like they've said, I don't deserve to love you, I don't deserve to integrate you into my life unless I can fix my stuff first. Right? Like it doesn't matter. Love doesn't matter when you're struggling. So that's why right now they seem to be very focused on achieving something that will make them feel stable, something that would even make them feel worthy of love. Because right now I feel like this person doesn't feel worthy of having love in their life because they don't have the stability, or they don't have the place for you in their, to put you in their life in a way that respects you. This person respects you, and they feel like things have definitely happened between the two of you that they regret. They may have even hurt you. They may have had to either reject you or to delay or stall making a decision about this relationship because they're not in a physical external place to do that. And so if they have hurt you, if there's been a break or a rupture here, they really feel bad about it, right? They want your forgiveness. They want to be able to let go of that past, but they're not quite there yet because they're still trying to fix the present moment where they're at. So there's a lot of pain that this person is definitely feeling right now about you, okay? They feel like they let you down. They feel like they couldn't be there for you. They feel like they could not step up to what you deserved, even though you were such a miracle in their life. They feel like they were not worthy of you. They were not worthy of your love because they could not return your love. They couldn't reciprocate at the level that you deserve. That's the energy I'm getting so far. So let's see. Let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling about group one? What else are they thinking and feeling? Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's confusion for sure. Death. King of Cups. Wow, they really love you. Two of Coins. Yeah, those material world decisions that need to be made. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they've been holding back. Yeah, see, this confirms it. This person has some major life stuff on their plate. Okay, they are in the middle of having to make some pretty big decisions. And they're in the middle of trying to balance a lot of challenges. Okay, this is not a great time in this person's life. They're going through a cycle of challenge. It's very stressful. It's very painful to them right now because they feel like they're having to sacrifice their connection with you because of these things that need to be worked out. But they are also terrified that your relationship with them is over or is about to be over. They're terrified of this death. They're terrified that, you know, because they can't step up fully, they cannot give you a respectful place in their life right now, that you are going to walk away forever and they'll just lose you forever. But they're also incredibly paralyzed in their own confusion. So I feel like this person right now is emotionally overwhelmed about you, to the point where there's a bit of a paralysis because they don't know what is the right choice to make. They are engulfed, though, in their love for you. Look at this King of Cups coming as the central energy. They're engulfed in the emotions for you. So this is not about somebody who is confused about their love. They are not. Okay, this person has absolutely no confusion about their love for you. Their love for you is real, it's steady, it has never gone away, and it's not going to. Their issue is something in their life is not prepared to the life that they've built, the life that they have created before they met you is not prepared for this love. There's no place yet for this love in that life. So now they're reeling mentally, emotionally. They're reeling because they're afraid that if they don't fix whatever needs to be fixed in their life, they're going to lose you completely. And that's their greatest fear. But they've been holding back, Eight of Swords, from even discussing that with you because there's a lot of fears on what is really going on in their life. I'm sure you must also know. I'm sure they have told you to a certain extent what the issues are, but there might be details around their fears, details around their frustrations, details around their stress that they're not fully telling you because there's a level of shame, there's some guilt going on as well. So right now they've been holding back, but they know that the more they do this Eight of Swords, which is a lot of self-sabotage, holding themselves back from love, being engulfed by love, but holding themselves back, they're also so much afraid that as each day goes by and the more they're holding back from you, the more you will be done with them. So this person feels a tremendous amount of pressure to act, to take some sort of an action. But Seven of Cups, they don't know what action to take, because a lot of their issues have to do with things in their life that maybe are on hold right now, or they can't fully resolve or change in the immediate, like right now. What else? What else? Vibration, balance, solitude. Yeah. See, this person, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, there may be some sort of a silence going on right now. It could be recent, where they've gone a bit into hermit mode because they don't know what to do. Settling now, see? And they know, okay? They know that whatever this Two of Coins is, whatever are the issues that they're dealing with, they're very, very aware that they are settling, okay? That whatever they're settling for is some sort of a current situation that they can't seem to get themselves out of or can't seem to solve, okay? But they know that they're settling for less. You know, they know that they're settling for something much, much less than what they could have with you. But they feel trapped. They feel like they don't have a choice. And that is why with that King of Cups, the fact that this solitude came underneath that, I think this shows us that they are so emotionally overwhelmed. They do love you so deeply, but they've gone into some sort of a solitude. They might be quiet for now because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with that love. They don't know where to put it, because for some of you, there doesn't seem to be a place for this love. in this person's life right now. So they're definitely out of balance. They're trying to find their balance. Is very much like the temperance energy. They feel totally out of balance, and that sense of feeling out of balance is also even more heightened because their fear that they're going to lose you, that this relationship will come to an end. And right now they're suffering from very low vibes, like they feel very low, very down, very crippled, paralyzed in terms of what to do, what action to take. Okay, but like I said, it is not about them not loving you. I think there's coming a reckoning. There is a point of collapse that is coming where you will hear from this person, where they get to a point where they can no longer be silent because they will miss you so much, and they know that they have to come forward and talk it through with you. Okay, that time is absolutely coming. This person is breaking under the silence right now, if that's what you have right now, if there's some sort of silence going on between the two of you. And even if you are talking, it doesn't mean that they're not feeling the pressure of coming forward and making that decision and talking to you about it. So this is coming to an end for sure. There's going to be a break. There's going to be a conversation, and a lot is going to come out. Their emotions are going to come out. A lot of stuff is going to come out. So what would this person say to group 1 from their deepest heart? I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. See? They're haunted by you for sure. They're always thinking of you. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. See? So this is not over, not even close. This is coming to a reckoning. Okay? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the Business, Money, and Career deck. These are available at Amazon FBA with free shipping, as well as my website with free shipping. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check everything out. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image, as well as Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? And then also stay with me till the end, because we will get 2 channeled messages from your person's heart to yours. What would they say to you? And this will be especially helpful if you've gone into little to no contact, or there's been some silence, or some, miscommunication or disconnection between you and this person. So I'm excited actually for the channeled messages and see what they have to say to you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Official person. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Ooh, I love this. All right. So I feel like for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of a pause in this connection. And it doesn't mean necessarily a absolute separation, but there's definitely something here about a disconnect or a pausing in the energy. So this person right now is definitely missing you. They're missing what they had with you. They're focusing on right now, kind of reminiscing about the good times that you shared together. When they were with you, when you were together, they felt incredibly close to you, and they felt incredibly happy with you. Whether they've said this out loud to you or not, this person feels blissful around you, group 2. They feel incredibly happy with you. You make this person very, very happy, and they want to feel that with you again. I love the energy that I'm getting from this card, because it is very flowy, it's very loving, it's very like dreamy. It's kind of like this, you are my dream come true kind of a thing. And it's also coming from a place of like that innocence, you know, that time of innocence when everything is okay and you guys are just connecting, you're just in the flow. Like when I see this gondola, I feel like it's just about flow. So this person definitely constantly thinks about the times in which the two of you were in the best place together and everything was flowing. And I feel like something disrupted that, something like it wasn't sustainable. Something happened that took you out of that place together and dropped you into something that was more about real life. Okay, so I feel like somewhere like challenges of real life came into play and took you out of this honeymoon blissful phase. So this person right now is, you know, mourning the loss of that time with you. Okay, they are replaying it in their minds, replaying all the good times, because I feel like something happened where it's like they had to focus on something else that they had to be responsible for. And this person is definitely somebody who takes responsibility. Okay, like they care about their honor, they care about their word. But the downside of this card is also like sometimes this is the kind of person that can also be I don't want to say manipulated, but they do feel guilt. So if they have people around them who don't have great intentions, it's easier for those people to make this person feel guilty and make them feel responsible for their happiness or responsible for giving something. So for some of you, I feel like this is something having to do with an ex or kids with an ex, you know, where this person feels like they had to take responsibility for the kids, or they have to take responsibility for things that the ex didn't do, but the ex still has some hold over them. That's just for some of you, not for everybody. But I feel like this person does have a deep sense of guilt and responsibility, and it can be used against them by people from their past. So that might be something that is this person is struggling right now, or it's just a general sense of like they need to step up for something. They have old debts or obligations that need to be paid, and this person is the kind of person who thinks it's fair to pay them, right? So I feel like this person is in a bit of a distracted energy right now. They may have really loved the time that they spent with you. It felt like a honeymoon. It was amazing. They were euphoric about that, but something brought them back to obligation and reality. Something brought them back to a sense of duty or responsibility for something in their life, and that's made them kind of drift away from this connection right here. And that is why this card is saying shift your focus from the problem back to love. So this person may be dealing with some problems in their life, and now it's like as they're thinking of you, they want to shift from the problem back into their love for you, because the only thing that is real is love. So this person wants to reconnect with you, because I love this card right here, because this is about they appreciate you, okay? And they want to spiritually and emotionally reconnect with you. So this person is seeking reconnection because I feel like something distracted them, something in their life, in their world, duties, obligations, responsibilities, distracted them away from enjoying this love, from prioritizing their love for you, from feeling the depth of that love and acting on it. And so now it's like they want to come back to that. They're tired of dealing with the other problems, right? And they don't want to lose track of this love that they feel with you, because they do deeply appreciate you and they want to reconnect. So you guys may have drifted a little from each other because of this person's responsibilities. And they may have kind of dropped off from the relationship. They may have gone silent for a little while. They may have been distracted. They may have apologized to you that they have been that way. And now they're really missing you and wanting to reconnect with you. Let's see what else. What else? Are you on their mind? What are they What else are they thinking and feeling? Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, another King of Cups. Wow. I love this. I love this. Because in group 1, we also got the King of Cups as the central energy, the world. Wow. Knight of Swords. Yeah. So this person, oh my gosh, they are reaching the completion of a particular cycle in their life. Okay, and that cycle has been incredibly stressful for them, but it's not a cycle that has to do with you. Okay, there's something, like I said, it has to do with this official person card, and this official person energy is what is contributing to this Ten of Swords energy. So this is good, because Ten of Swords is kind of like the scariest card in tarot, because it usually depicts somebody on the ground with 10 swords in their back, and it shows the ending of a cycle where this person has reached a rock bottom. So even though the Ten of Swords is a stressful card, it at least shows that when you reach rock bottom like that, there's only one way, and it is up. It is the turning of a corner. This person needed to reach that end. They needed to fall on their face in order to realize and to deeply appreciate the love that they want to have with you. If they didn't reach this Ten of Swords, they would not reach the other side of this Eight of Cups, which is knowing that they want to be with you fully, that they want a new emotional beginning, because after some period of bliss and beauty with you, they had to kind of leave and do something else, or they had to, like, you know, deal with other issues. So if this person has been a little bit absent, they finally hit rock bottom. They're thinking very much about how to restart things with you, Ace of Cups, or how to come back after some period of disconnection. Even if you are still in touch, it doesn't have to be total silence. But this Ace of Cups is so beautiful, because whatever this rock bottom was necessary. This rock bottom brought them to the absolute knowing that you are the person they truly love. You are the person who is truly in their heart. You are the person that they long for, pined for, want to be with. And there is no other path forward for them other than this Ace of Cups, this new beginning with you. Because I do feel in some ways this person feels like they screwed it up with you. Okay, they feel like they messed up something, and that because they messed up something, things were coming to a completion that they absolutely don't want. So this person, they want you in their world. They cannot imagine their world without you, so they cannot complete things with you. If they feel that you are slipping away, that is something that is absolutely a no for them. They don't want you to slip away. They don't want a world where you are not in it. They just don't. They cannot. And that's why they are coming running and racing towards you. Knight of Swords. The only thing though is the Knight of Swords can be a bit of an unstable energy. So if you haven't heard from this person in a little while, or you've heard from them off and on, you might get a text or a message or something from them, or they might show up in person, but it might be a little bit messy. You know, it won't be the most it won't be the most emotionally satisfying, because this person can definitely be somebody who struggles with speaking their emotions clearly. They may try to drop you something casual. They may try to, ask a dumb question. Like sometimes they are awkward. They don't know how to come back or to reestablish that deep sense of intimacy, the deep sense of love that they truly do feel for you, because they feel that they may have messed something up, and because they feel self-conscious and bad about themselves for messing something else up, the way they come back in may seem kind of weird. Like you might get some like awkward random message for them and you're like, what is this? But just know that it is them awkwardly trying to come back into your life and not knowing exactly what to say because they're embarrassed or they're ashamed for some kind of behavior that they had before. What else? What else? Karmic partner. Crossroads. Split energy. Rise above. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, there is some sort of energy here around a third party, but it could even be a third party from the past. It doesn't have to be an active third party, because we are getting karmic partner here. So either this person is struggling with something that they have to resolve, some sort of other relationship or issue that they're in, that they're not happy in. 10 of Swords, they're at the end of their rope with that. See, that's why I'm saying there's something where they have to hit rock bottom. They absolutely have to hit rock bottom, because that's the only way they're going to realize, which they already do, that you are the one they want this new beginning with. You are the one they truly love. So this could be an active karmic partner right now that is bringing them to their knees, like they are done, done, done. Or it's some sort of a ghost from the past, like they might be newly divorced, newly broken up, whatever, that there's still lingering pain and frustration, whether this person is not going away, or they have to share custody of kids, or they still owe this person money, or whatever. There's still something from the past or present that they're dealing with, and that's why they have certain decisions to make. Now they're at a crossroads. They know that they have to make a decision. Are they going to come fully towards you, or are they going to keep being haunted by the past, or haunted by their present situation, which feels so heavy and so bad that they've come to a place where they must make a decision? And up till now, it's almost like they even though you are the person they love, absolutely, they know, King of Cups, they know who they truly love. But the energy has been split because of this lingering problems, these lingering pain around something either from the past or something that they're dealing with now, and they haven't been able to fully make that decision or break away from it. And that's why you see it or you feel it from them as a split energy. And that is why they know that the time has come to rise above it. Because if they don't rise above it, they are looking at a world where you are not in it. And again, I feel very, very clearly that this person cannot imagine a world without you. They just cannot. That is something that would devastate them. So they are trying very hard right now to rise above their circumstances, to deal with the obstacles, to rise above any drama that might be going on in their life right now, because they know that they cannot let it cost them you. They will not do that. So let's see what they would say to you from their highest self, from their deepest heart. What would they say to group 2? I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. See? So they know, right? They know that this, with that 10 of Swords, they need to do that because they're returning to love right here. What else would they say? It's easier being with someone from my world. See? So that's where I feel like sometimes, even though this is painful and wrong, it's familiar. It's familiar. It's something they're used to. And they have to get uncomfortable, more uncomfortable than what this feels like in order to fully come to you. Okay? Wow. Very powerful reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. You can get these Amazon FBA with free shipping, as well as on my website with free shipping. So make sure you check out livetarot.com. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. You have no idea how much it actually helps the channel and supports me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here, as well as Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? And we'll do your oracle, we'll do your tarot, and stay with me until the end because we will be getting 2 channeled messages from your person's deepest heart, their higher self. What would they say to you at this time? And that's extremely useful if you guys have been feeling disconnected or if you've been in minimal to no contact for a while. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Poverty. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Interesting how we're getting romance and romantic, kind of like that's like a key word that's coming up more than once here. Night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting a very clear energy here that you might be dealing with someone who is an avoidant attachment style. Okay, that's not for everybody, but I am getting an energy where they could have an avoidant style, like a real avoidant attachment style, or they may have avoidant energies or like avoidant tendencies. They may not be fully an avoidant, but they may have tendencies of keeping distance from people. Okay, and I think this is why we're getting this romance energy twice, because I feel like this person, they struggle to even allow themselves to feel romantic towards somebody, anybody. And it's interesting that we have this lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. And I think that's the issue with this person, is that deep down inside, they want to lavish you with romance and attention and affection, but there's something in their childhood, something in the way that they were raised, some sort of trauma, issues of abandonment, issues of neglect that have made them too self-sufficient. And that's where oftentimes the avoidant attachment style comes in, because they learned at a young age that their mother or whoever was their caregiver was denying them, okay, withholding their love and care in some way. So this person was taught from a young age that they have to fend for themselves. They can't trust someone with their feelings, so they have to always be in control of those feelings. They have to always just serve themselves. So I feel like this person is not generous. Like the poverty, to me, this is an energy of poverty where you've been deprived, right? And I don't feel that it's necessarily a money thing, although it could be, but I feel like it's more they've been impoverished or deprived from nurturing and care, where maybe their relationship with their maternal figure or caregiver was more transactional, okay? And because of that, they are not generous themselves now. Like they don't generously give their attention and affection. It's really hard for them to generously give that, even though they feel deep romantic feelings for you. Okay, so this person is definitely more of a difficult energy. Okay, it is a challenge loving someone like this, because they are constantly holding back, and we can see that in their thoughts and feelings of you. They feel love, they feel romance, they want to spend time with you, they want to give you attention and affection, and yet there's something in them that always maintains a distance and will not allow them to generously give that to you. They can only give that to you in moments. So if today they give that to you, they'll withdraw for a while and won't give it again. And that's very hard for most people, because that can come across as a hot, cold energy, even if they don't mean it to be that way. And that's why I feel like this person right now is struggling with their feelings for you, because they know that what they're giving you or what they have given you is not enough. And it's been very on and off. It's been very like here and there. And so they're starting to realize, especially if you've withdrawn from this person, which I do feel some of you may have withdrawn from this person precisely because of their inconsistency. Why sometimes they're great and sometimes they're distant, right? And that can get incredibly mentally and emotionally difficult. It's very heartbreaking. So if you've been feeling a lot of pain from this person, group 3, I totally understand. And see, that is why right now, if they have lost you or if they feel like they're about to lose you because you finally had enough, they are facing their fear and their subconscious issues that they know need to be healed. But I don't feel like this person has done a lot to actually heal. I feel like they resist healing. It's almost like they would need some sort of external factor, some sort of a loss in order to step up to heal. They're not going to do it for themselves, okay? This is not somebody who loves the idea of healing themselves or, understanding themselves or, going to therapy or counseling or getting that kind of help. This is the kind of person who would only be motivated to do that if they experience loss. And so if they are losing you, if they're about to lose you or have lost you, that might be the only thing that motivates them to do something about it. What else are they thinking and feeling? The World. 5 of Wands. 10 of Wands. See, they're feeling the pressure. They're feeling the end, and they are very conflicted about it. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, very workaholic. They like to put all 5 of Pentacles energy into their work, yeah. Okay, so this person, they're definitely thinking about you in a very painful way. Look at the 10 of Wands here as their central energy. So something has happened here, whether you have rejected them, you may have said, you know what, I do love you very much. You may not even have been dramatic or anything. You may have just simply told them, I love you very much, but I can't do this anymore because I'm not getting what I want from this relationship. Many of you may have already implied this. Many of you may have already said this to them. And that's where it's like that final word from you or that final implication from you that you are no longer going to accept their breadcrumbs or accept their being here and go, hot and cold, here and there. That has now put a lot of pressure. 10 of Wands. I feel like this person, you've never really held them to be that accountable until recently, or now you are thinking of making them accountable. Like you've tried to give them grace. You've tried to understand where they're coming from. You've tried to say, well, okay, it's their childhood. I know what their childhood was like. It was really rough. It was really bad. You may have given them leeway, right? But there's only so much you can do, because even if that childhood is true, even if all of those things happened, they still have a responsibility as an adult to heal, right? To make things better for themselves so that they are capable of giving and receiving love. And if they're not willing to do anything about that in order to give you the kind of love that you deserve, then then they have to move on. I mean, it's not negotiable, right? If they're not willing to help themselves. So this is why 10 of Wands, if you have finally put them in a position where you are holding this person accountable and you're saying, you know what, no more for me, that's causing tremendous conflict. And that's why we got both of these 5s, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. They feel like they've been frozen out by you, and maybe they deserve that, right? They feel like they have been left out by you. Either you have rejected them, or you're about to, they can sense it, or you've distanced yourself. Whether you've said something or not, you have withdrawn your energy from this person, and they are feeling it, and they're feeling like they've been frozen out. They are in the doghouse. They are like outside looking in, Okay, and that is painful to them, and that is causing a lot of inner conflict in them, and they don't know what to do about it. And what they're doing right now is just doubling down on their work. This person, I wouldn't be surprised if they are a workaholic. This is how they manage what's been going on their entire life. They try to bury their heart and their feelings into work, because work gives them structure, it gives them a purpose, and it doesn't necessarily require any of their emotional investment, right? This person has a hard time emotionally investing in anything, much less love, okay? So this is their fallback, this is their default. So right now they're going through pain. They do feel tremendously like that you've rejected them, even though if you have rejected them, they deserved it. It's kind of like it was coming, right? It was based on their own behavior, but they don't take accountability for that, right? They're more like, oh my gosh, you know, they're feeling the conflict of how did this happen? How did I lose you? Why are you not giving me attention anymore? You know, they're going through a tremendous internal conflict because they feel like you are leaving their world. It's starting to feel like it's complete. And for some of you, I feel like this has been going on for a very long time. And because of that, this person never fully believed that you would actually leave. Okay, they always thought the door is going to be somewhat open. They always thought that they could come back whenever they feel like it. But I feel like for some of you, or many of you, you've now closed the door and you've even locked it. And now that is why they're feeling that Five of Pentacles, because they feel locked out for the first time. For the first time, they feel like they are locked out of your world. There is something that is coming to completion, and they're on the outside, like you no longer welcome them into your world. And so I think they're freaking out. This is the energy of somebody who is freaking out, who's very conflicted, who feels very rejected, even though they deserved it or they kind of earned that rejection. They still don't want to take accountability, and they're doubling down on work to try to numb it out, or to try to forget you, or to try to not feel the pain of this loss, because there is a loss here. Okay, there is a loss that they are feeling from the loss of your energy, the loss of your love, the loss of proximity or access to you. Hidden path, fertility, twin flame. Oh boy, and feminine. Okay, so yeah, here's the thing. They know. Part of this Ten of Wands energy is this person has probably never said it, but deep down inside, they know that you have some sort of a very deep and special connection that they cannot seem to define. They may not use the term twin flames. You don't have to believe in that. But this card does not come up often. And when it does, it is significant because it is about eternal love. It is about soul level connection. It is also about past life connection. So again, this person may not believe in any of those things, but they feel something. You are different. You are unique. When they see you, when they think about you, you hold a very special and unique place in this person's life. You are not like everybody else, even though they haven't been able to step into it, even though they haven't been able to tell you how much they deeply appreciate you. This person probably lacks those abilities. They may be, because of this poverty energy, I just feel like they may be stunted in certain ways. Like their development is stunted in many ways in terms of how they can emotionally regulate or how they can express their emotions through words. They tend to block, they tend to hide, they tend to run away, right? So when they feel something this deep, it's actually even worse for them because they don't know how to metabolize it. They don't know how to deal with it. So they shut it down. Okay, so right now they've been shutting it down. Like I said, for some of you, this has been going on for quite a while, but now you have shut it down because you may have gotten to the end of it, and they know. Okay, they're freaking out right now because if you're the feminine and they're the masculine, they know that you are their divine counterpart. You are the divine feminine in their life. That's it. There is nothing else. You know, even if there's a third party, even if there's other people, whatever, those people don't matter. You are it. And now they're feeling like the path towards you is hidden. They don't understand how to find their way back towards you. Okay. Some of them feel that now the door is closed. You know, that you actually locked the door this time, even though they are deeply wanting to grow something with you again, as in they're deeply wanting to rekindle, reconnect, try to be in your life again, try to be in your world again. There's a deep sense of regret, you know, that they messed this up. But they feel like the path towards you is right now hidden, like you don't want to hear from them, you don't really want to see them. They've somehow broken something in you, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised, because it is very hard to love someone like this. It's very difficult. And so if you finally let this person go and needed to close that door, I wouldn't at all be surprised. And they do feel it, okay, because they still want to be in your life, but now they're really afraid that they messed it all up and they have no chance anymore, okay? So if you want this person back in any way, you may have to give them some sort of a signal or sign, because if you've already left or if you've already closed the door on this person, it's going to be hard for them to have the confidence to come back, okay? Even though they want to. You may have to give them a signal or a sign. So what would they say from their higher self to you, group 3? I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. See, there you go. There you go. They fantasize about getting a second chance with you. So that's why I'm saying this person is still there, but unfortunately, they're not a great action taker. There is an avoidant tendency in this person. There's low self-esteem, low sense of worthiness that keeps them stuck, but also keeps putting the pressure on you to lead the relationship, which is also not something that you should have to do, or you would, if you may not want to do. So again, I feel like this person really does want you. They really want to be with you, but now they've lost their confidence. And so they fantasize about getting back with you, but you may have to give them a signal if that's what you truly want. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the Money, Career, and Business Oracle. These are available with free shipping in both Amazon FBA as well as my website. So make sure you check out all of the links in the box below and tarot.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you all on the next one.